Leah, good morning.
Good morning.
This was an ex. What's the dumb thing they said, girl?
So, about a year into our relationship, I found out that a different set of mutual friends tried to hook him up with my best friend, like previously.
Whoa.
And I was making fun of him for it, and he goes, well, to be fair, she's like exactly my type.
What?
And we don't look alike at all.
What?
So, Leah, like but also, there's a lot of time process here. Your other friend group wasn't like, hey, just so you know, we tried to.
Yeah, why didn't they tell you?
Well, no, because it never went anywhere. So they didn't. It didn't need to be said before. I just found out later because it was funny.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, she's my type, so.
Okay.
Oh,
all right,
God.
Leah, 1 second. You're in the running. That is not the.
Why didn't I still would have wanted to know? Like, why didn't the best friend say anything?
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Let me go. Carrie, good morning.
Good morning.
Lay it on me, girl. What you got?
Okay, so this was years ago. My dad had all Christmas presents laid out. My mom's opening her presents. Her name is Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
There was one labeled for Cindy. She opens it very confused. It was nothing like crazy. It was like a dog calendar. But she was very confused by it, like, oh, gee, thanks. And he goes, oh, that was for the other Cindy.
Oh, my God.
And they did have a mutual friend named Cindy.
Oh, God. What
And
yeah.
it was like a fart in church. All the holiday cheer just left the room.
Oh, he was being serious.
And his face, and my mom just was seething, and she just was like, well, okay, cool. And then she just left the room for a while.
Carrie,
My God.
I've never heard that it's like a fart in church before. That's hilarious. I'm going to start using that more often. All right, Carrie, 1 second. You're in the running.
It's like in Love Actually when she goes to open like her gift and then it's like not hers.
Well, but because she finds a necklace.
Yeah.
And then it's like he gets her a CD or something like that.
Yeah, he got her a CD.
And then, even worse, he goes to Hogwarts and tries to kill Harry Potter.
It's wild. Wild times.
I'll never forgive him for that.
No.
And Frederick, Gretchen, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, girl, lay it on me. The dumb thing they said was what?
So I was in labor with my first child, and I wasn't even in labor very long, but when I just said, I'm tired, I can't push anymore, my OB, who was a male, said to me, well, it's a lot easier going in than it is coming out, isn't it?
Sorry. I've never had a kid, but I can imagine.
Yeah. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, and I understand why you're a doctor. Because you spit facts.
Yep, because you don't get social cues.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
All right. Gretchen, 1 second. You were in the...
I feel like if I was a doctor, that's something I'd probably say. Like,
Oh, yeah.
should have thought about that.
I mean, I think you'd be the doctor. Somebody's like, we looked online. You go, oh, great. You looked online. Tell me what you have.
Wait, imagine that. What did Google tell you?
What do you have? Oh, sick. Okay.
Crazy.
Hold on. I need some voice change. Some of these. Fake name Melissa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Lay it on me, girl. What you got for us? Oh, boy.
So I was 19 and pregnant, and so we went to go tell my parents, and this is my ex now, obviously, but when my dad was, obviously reasonably upset that I was 19 or pregnant, my then boyfriend just kind of looked at him and said, well, what's done is done. And my dad just about jumped over the table to attack him.
My dad would have thrown the coffee table at his head.
Yeah, it is what it is, homie. You know what I mean? I can't help she wanted me.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%. Needless to say, the reason it didn't work out.
Yeah. All right. That's fake name Melissa. 1 second. You're in the running.
The audacity.
Gotta say this.
Yeah.
One of my biggest fears in life, even though I'm nowhere near that, is having to get married. That's not really the fear, but you get that.
Sure.
But then if I get my future wife pregnant, having to tell her parents, because then they'll know for sure.
Yeah.
They'll know they can pretend in their minds nothing's happened.
Yeah.
But that very moment where you go, hey, pregnant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would tell my future wife, please don't tell your parents we're trying. I don't want your father to know that. DMs, that's
I guess I don't think that Okay.
You know what that means. I
I know what it means, but I don't think that
Or don't
people
tell me-
think like that.
Don't tell me that I'm around. Like, I want to be at Thanksgiving dinner. Like, we're trying. I will put my head in the turkey. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where my mind goes.
There's a lot of things you shouldn't do during Thanksgiving dinner, though.
Yeah.
Like, don't propose.
Oh, I agree. Well,
Yeah.
that's my cousin Molly, idiot. She's smart. She is smart. She was Thanksgiving a couple of years ago, and my Aunt Bridget, for the first time in my adult life, goes, I think we should say a prayer before Thanksgiving dinner. And I go, cousin Molly's pregnant. And I often don't think before I speak.
Wait, you yelled that?
Yeah.
Did you know?
No.
Oh.
But she was.
Wow.
Because I was like, why the hell is Bridget offering prayer? She's never once done this. I go, cousin Molly's pregnant.
Why would that? If someone said that, I'd be like, all right, you're going through it and you found Jesus. Good for you. And now you want us all to join with you.
My Aunt Bridget was the aunt where when we were kids, if we did something wrong, she'd say she'd break our arm.
Is this your mom's sister?
Yep.
So your mom's the one that turned out normal and
Relative. You're saying crazy Aunt Eileen didn't turn out normal?
I love crazy Aunt Eileen, but she's like, she goes to the beat of her own drum.
She does, and that drum is a symbol. It's just loud and not in tune. She's going to the Minnesota State Fair today. By the way, by the way, if that fear that I have is like
that's not normal. I don't think
it
that's
kind of is.
I think that people get excited, not like, oh, they're getting it in. Wait, yeah, Eric, come in here. Eric has had to break this news before.
Yeah, but no. Okay.
Yes, he
That is the dumbest fear I've ever heard in my life from you. As a dad,
the dumbest from him.
As a dad,
needles, bro.
Needles are scary.
No, they're not.
Yes,
You big baby. Why do you seriously, bro? You're already married, so they've already thought you've done it.
Yeah.
No, they can lie and be like, you haven't.
Honey,
on your wedding night, you have to consummate the marriage.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tired probably. I mean, listen,
then the marriage isn't real. Then
it's not real. That's what happens.
We're a couple steps away from that. So I'm good. I'm just saying that's already had that anxiety.
That's such a dumb fear.
Unless they're like, listen, we know you have superior DNA, John. We're just happy to have you have your loins in the family.
Who are you sometimes?
Gross.
I'm the same person I've been.
Uses that word.
Loins?
Ask. I bet you, and everyone's gonna think that's a dumb fear.
Real quick, fellas, you've had to break the
Dumb
news
fear.
to your girl's dad that you knocked her up.
Ooh.
Was it scary to do so?
Wow.
99338 text.
Well, I mean, I'm sure like in some situations, this is a situational thing. In some situations, it's going to be scary.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe it was like a one night stand, and now we got a kid. But you're married, papi. Like you've already
Not a dog.
That's a perro, not a papi. Okay,
You said perro.
No, you said Poppy.
said
I
parrot
promise
first.
you. Okay. All right. Anyway, we are so off track.
walking away.
When Sauce is the one that points out the show's off track, that's how you know.
That we are off track.
Are we ever on track?
Sometimes.